boys and girls, welcome to Enslaved. So you should be aware that this game was released in 2010, mainly for the consoles. It was not released on PC, and today we have this game on PC and on Steam. And the game is just great. It was great when it was released. And it features now Unreal Engine 3, now and before, but it is actually using Unreal Engine 3. But there are two things that I need to communicate with you. It's some problems that I run into. The first one, very important, is that the game doesn't have any option to configure in the graphics. The only thing you can choose is the resolution, or if you have some experience with .ini files of the Unreal Engine 3, you can configure some mainly things like super sampling anti-aliasing or anisotropic filtering, VSync, but nothing more than that. Alright, so there are no options for textures, there are no options for shadows or anything. There isn't any option for that. The second one, and well, the baddest one in this game, is that like any other Unreal Engine 3 or Unreal Engine game, the game suffers of a massive stuttering. Well, the problem is the stuttering in this game is very big, and when I mean big, sometimes the game stops for 1 second or 2. But fear no more, because this stuttering just happens between the cutscenes and the gameplay, which means if you are killing someone or just running around the map, you will not suffer any stuttering, or at least you shouldn't be suffering that, because the stuttering only happens between the cutscenes and the gameplay. So what all the stuttering you are about to see in this video happens to when you are not recording. So I'm gonna leave you the gameplay for you to enjoy it. And about performance, we'll see in the end of the video, or just press the right square as usually. So see you soon.
Prisoner loose in carriage 9. Prisoner loose in...
Affirmative, Slave 949. Combat mech activating. Alert, hull breach. Alert, hull breach.
Hey! Where are you going? Let's get off this thing! A-graded slaves report to escape pods. Escape pods?
Slaves rated B and below
Now you're talking.
await further commands.
weapons back.
E-grade slaves awaiting commands.
Where's my stuff?
What?
The stuff. Where's my gear? Stuff you took away from me.
I can't talk to you. It's against the rules. Item storage in the lower hall.
Slave 6B58 is assisting Level 1 infraction. Command. Terminate slave 6B58.
Relief!
Termination complete. Escape pod 8 launched. 7 pods remaining.
All right. At least I can get my gear back. Damn. Okay. Let's deal with that neck. Here we go. Come on. Kill ya! Combat mechs. At least they're not active.
Activating combat mech.
Come on! That all you got?
Escape pod 7 launched. 6
Shit,
pods
6.
remaining.
Better get a move on. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me! Hey! Hey! Open the door! You mother... Now what?
Escape pod 4 launched. 3 pods remaining. Launched. Warning. 1 pod remaining.
1 pod
Warning.
remaining.
1 pod
Shit.
remaining.
Oh, come on. Come on, you idiot. Move it.
Warning.
Come on.
Impact in 20 seconds.
looks like it's ripped open.
It's the headband.
What?
The slave headband. The one I fit on you.
You put this on me.
Let me explain.
Get this thing off, or I'm gonna rip your head off.
No.
No? You think I'm screwing with you?
Yes! Come in, stop!
Ah!
It works. Come in, move away from me.
Oh! What the hell are you doing?
I hacked a slave headband, so it could be activated by my voice commands. Activation triggers a systemic pain response. It's what controls the slaves.
I'm gonna kill you.
You can't. If my heart stops beating, for any reason, the headband will discharge a lethal dose. If I die, you die.
Oh. Why?
I need your help. I come from a wind farmer community. It's about 300 miles from here. I'll never make it on my own. If slavers don't get me, Mex will. That's the deal. Get me back to my home and you can go back to yours.
Looks like I don't have a choice.
Neither of us do. I'm sorry.
Okay. Let's go.
So now we are actually on the results, and as we can see, the minimum frame is 0 frames because of these massive centerings. You can see that on the graphic, those lower peaks that happens. There are two spots that I decide to mark with the blue squares that are the pre-rendering cutscenes, which means those things are just videos, and so like any video, it's on 30 frames per second. So during the game runs always at 60. The only drops that appears are just stuttering. So about VRAM usage, you can see that I have no comments for that. It's just very low. RAM usage is a very low usage to 3 gigabytes recommended in my opinion too. CPU usage. On the total usage of the 4 cores I have 40 to 60. 2 cores are more like 70 and the other 2 are more to 30s. And GPU usage locked at 60 frames per second I get 35 to 50%, which means half card of mine can render this game theoretically at 60 frames per second without dropping frame rate. So guys, that's all I really want to show you about Enslaved. I'm sorry for my voice, but I'm kind of sick right now. I'm sorry. So hope you enjoyed the video. Press the like button if you want to, subscribe, whatever you want to do, comments, ask me some things, giving tips if you have a good tip for ridding me of this massive stuttering. Well, I appreciate that. And so that's all. Thanks a lot guys. See you in the next video. Guys and girls, of course. See you.